On New Canadians Today, we are in Kitchener for the Global Skills Conference for Internationally Trained Professionals. The conference is an annual event that brings together newcomers, employers, industry experts and service providers all under one roof. So let's find out what's happening.
We started the Global Skills Conference 12 years ago, and what we saw is that in this region, there were not many opportunities for people to come together who were all going through the same experience, who could go through the same workshops, share some of those experiences, and learn from each other as well as people presenting. We start with a networking session, and people can visit various exhibitors that are here. We then move on to a keynote address. After lunch, they'll go into specific sector hubs that will deal with things like healthcare, finance, engineering, more sector specific.
Topics I touch on in my keynote speech are, the Canadian landscape of immigration and how important immigrants are for the Canadian future. One of the questions we always get asked most is, how do I stand out in the interview? The secret of standing out from the interview is you must show your own uniqueness, because you're invited as well as 5 other very good, talented candidates to the interview. We're not looking for a standard multiple choice answer. We're looking for what makes you stand out.
My experience today was about learning how everything is working here for a newcomer when he's looking for a job. For me, I'm a psychologist in my country, so I am looking to get into the field again. But since it's a healthcare career, it's kind of complicated and it's a lot of things to do before that. I learned that today.
So you can operate an abacus, you can operate a calculator, you can operate spreadsheets. They're technical skills, they're hard skills.
Piece of advice for transferable skills is an interview is a two-way conversation. Have a conversation. Have questions ready for the company and for the interviewer. Like, why do you like working for this company? What makes you thrive? How do you improve yourself in this company? Are you given the opportunity? And by doing that, you're showing you're motivated to learn, to grow, to develop, but in the company that you're being interviewed for.
With our mentorship program, my colleague, she works with identifying employers that are willing to share and impart knowledge specific to an individual's career path. So she'll try and identify a mentor in an industry and then connect them to a mentee that's the industry that they come from or want to continue in. So it creates kind of a nice informal network, so to speak, so they can then get first-hand advice from that individual on how they can progress. And hopefully that may lead to opportunity where they can connect them to an employer that mentor knows to help them continue in their career.
So all day long, newcomers are in sessions to learn about networking and finding employment, and then they end their day by coming to this event and practicing those networking skills that they've learned throughout the day, and to hopefully find employment through connecting with the employers that are here today. So we really believe that networking is the key. It's relationships, right? That's what networking is. It's all about developing relationships and making those connections so that, in this case, that people can find employment.
Hopefully going to be another conference and I will be here. Even if I got a better job, I still coming here because every time there is another people, I want to meet another people, I want to communicate with another companies. I want to know how this country goes.
We know people get hired after this event, and I mean, that's kind of like hooray. But also, the emotional, it reminds people they're not alone in this journey. It reminds them that there's a whole room full of people going through the same thing. And I think it really does help to build confidence as people move ahead in their job search.